Alright, so, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Continue along with the modeling process now of this illustration. Primarily just the character portion right now. Realistically speaking, the background, specifically the sky, will require separations of the clouds, of all things. So, the modeling right now is going to be entirely focused on just the front, and I think I can do something about the water. I had a little think about it. I think I can do something to the water, maybe just a little bit, to kind of make it look like it is a little ripply. It's not completely static, perhaps, but that will have the way because I'm gonna go through and do all of the basic parts. Because I'm very good at this, I've done this a lot apparently, I haven't made a motion plugin, which means that I'm winging it, and that's not good. So, regardless, as for what has changed from before, I did go through and I have given everything that isn't the background a look through on the mesh portion, so everything has the mesh adjusted where it's needed. Namely, there's a good number where the vertices are just decreased. Then you have things like this where it's just a shadow sitting in the water. But we're going to start off with the bits that definitely won't change, which is or they won't change how they have to work, which is namely the eye. And maybe the mouth. I haven't decided on the mouth yet. Okay, so the main thing with the eye here is that I have shaped it in a different way compared to what I'd usually do, because I want to see if there are different ways to maybe deal with, namely, these flecks on the lashes. Because normally what I'd have is just one piece of the lash coming down, and then these extended long lashes that flick out its own piece. So what I've done here is I've made it into a front piece. Basically this whole part like extends out into this, and then the whole part extends out into the next one. We'll see if that works better if I want to like fold the actual end of this down. The one thing you can do is to have this bit actually flick up and down so that it is facing a different way when the eye is closed. But we'll see how that goes. So we're going to go, I will just name this a bit simpler. We'll just go outer, open. Well, not like that. Do the open on the top. If I need to blend shape this down for a change in the eye shape, we could do that then, but ooh, okay, that was the wrong button. How did I do that? Oh. Side open. And bottom pin. Alright, so basically all of this is going to require something like that. Hello, how you doing? Fingers look good? Well, hoping it's in a reasonable state, because there are a couple of bits linking together in a bit of a weird way that I'm not fully comfortable with, so see how that goes. That's all good. What do I need here? I need a parameter for eye open. We'll go 0 to -10. Do I need to name the IDs? Is that gonna be a problem if I don't name the IDs? It shouldn't, because it's animation. Let me just check something. What does it use to... yeah, names it by the parameter name, not the ID name. Fine. Really don't need the name there, but we're gonna give all of the eye opens, or all the lash pieces of eye open here. Let's make a... what's this called again? Why did I just blank? Just hard blank. Snapshot. We're going to bring the eye down. That's definitely a interesting thing to work around or play around with. What does it be? Probably. Hold up, let me. I am not dropping frames, so it shouldn't be me. What's... and YouTube's not telling me that I'm doing anything wrong. I don't think it's something I can do on my end. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Do I need a more complex bit of divisions here? Can I bend this aggressively with just this? Maybe I should have actually bent the former around a little bit before moving this, because this is currently just... ooh, that. Ooh, don't do that. I need more control points. I might need more control points. This is the super curved part. Oh, let me just increase this. Okay, let's try that again. What's that? Oh yeah, lock defaults. Be smart about this. But that looks a little bit better. It's got more points to work with here. Do I want to flick this up? Want this to be more? Keep down. Where are we going from? Ooh, we want to pull this. Let's just see how that feels before I mess with it a bit more. Happens, right? Internet is #1 thing that I had to live with nowadays, and it's at the whim of the ISPs and the network, I guess. Remember back in the day when it was like at the whim of the winner? That was a fun time. Just squeeze this a little bit. I want to actually pull this in a bit. Let's pull this in a bit. Honestly, I should probably have an extra control point here, but I'm seeing if I can manage without it. Realistically, I should just, should just be able to brush in the points if it comes down to it. Where's the hair? Hair, where is hair? Let me just collect. Upper, no head, hair you. Opacity down. Okay. This is really inconvenient spot where I just don't have enough points in this one spot. Oh, you know, it's bad when you start moving these points one at a time. So this... Turning this illustration ideally into an animation right now. This is Anemone from Princess Connect. Very much part of the good old waifu summer swimsuit gacha of the year. I should probably start messing with that. Something up. Alright, let's just get this in. Okay, the way I've done this really doesn't... I need this to go... I don't actually have a plan for how the motion has to work right now, so the fun bit of what I'm doing right now is that I am winging it, and that is not a good idea. Definitely not recommended to just wing it. If I can't figure out what I'm doing after a while, I'm just gonna go back into the art piece and do a motion plan properly. Now I play on the Japanese server, so I was never part of the glorious Crunchyroll disaster that happened with the game. As I get reminded from time to time, because there's definitely some people that are still salty about it. A motion plan? Usually it is, but this piece in particular, I went with oh, I finished a sketch in the first session, maybe I can do more this time, and then I upscaled and decided to turn this into an animation on the fly, so... It's mostly a problem of being very spontaneous. Because I usually like to try and keep the things I do on stream to, basically a week long. Which I generally am I've been pretty good about. At least when I'm not doing some, like, big project, usually I should I plan for something to take a week. That's basically the limit of how much I plan when I stream. This is a... What is controlling this one spot? What? This spot, right? Did I not redo them? I need a more item mesh here. That's all good. We get to instead enjoy my very weird sounds whenever I look at something and it starts to feel weird. I just don't know if I'm doing the correct thing for a bit. But you always know you're doing a good job when you start making weird noises. I think that's a good measurement at all times. That should be okay. Oh, my preview just buffered as well. Well, that's not good. Nothing on my end, at least on my OBS, nothing says having a problem. Is it just got the YouTube servers today? Let me just see if my Twitch feed is having problems. Am I still logged in on Twitch? Oh, good, I am. And Twitch literally never logs you out. Alright, Twitch, are you having problems? You do not seem to be having problems. I really should keep the... What is this? That should be fine. Alright, but either way, increase the count of control points there. Alright, what I think I'm gonna have to do is I'm actually gonna get in here and just that, and then go into here and bring the... Whoop. Might need to glue this down. Oh, the control points here are not great for this. Let's just bring this in a little bit. Okay, just leave that like that for a bit. Okay, side piece, we want to just go like that, and then I literally just want to squeeze you into underneath everything, just right into there. That should more or less be. It's behaving for now, but we'll see what happens once the eye white squeezes down. And then bottom lash, we just want to just bring it up and squeeze this in right underneath the lash here. And in there. Don't care too much about the overall shape unless it does something weird. See if it does something weird there. A little bit. Alright, where is eye white? Shadow, that's fine. Alright, we'll give the eye white a former here, and then do I actually want to turn this? Give this a around so that it is more aligned with the direction I need to move. With the eye open, we want to squeeze you down so that you are right into here. Okay, let's see how that is. Actually, wait. What am I doing to the bottom lash? I don't need to do this. Hold up. Let's just... We can just take this. Copy that. Put that onto. Put that onto this bottom portion of. Going to paste the bottom lashes mesh onto there, and we're going to get rid of you there, and we're going to just connect you up. We're going to connect you up. Take one extra point right into there. Do that. Then, oh, that's a slight issue. Oh, that won't be a problem. It's not going to be a big enough detail to cause the issue. We'll just go ahead and grab all of the bits that make up the bottom part of the lash. Not do that. We want to bind it. Go into here. We want to glue this to okay, and then when the eye white moves now, the bottom lash moves with it. Very good. Then we want to... Well, actually, do I need a buffer? I'll add a little bit of a buffer here. We want to make a snapshot of that. We want to, at halfway, we want to bring the eye white back down to where this is. So it's not closing the bottom as far. Ooh, what is it doing? Okay. That should be okay right there. Oh wow, the side lash is actually just sticking to rough. Woo! Oh, that's not a good sign. We'll just get you to lean a bit. Okay, you probably also need the Let's go right here. We're just going to align you up this. Then as it goes in, it squeezes right. Alright, then we want to go to, where is your eyelid? This is really... Not too much? That feels like too much. That feels okay. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, eyelid. Former. Depth. You and you get this, and then we want to just grab... How far down the one? No, this is fine. It's just full. You can handle this from this angle. Bring you down so that you look like... Ooh. Like... that. Then we want to get you. I'll bring you down. We're going to just spread this out along here. Whoop. What does this look like? Want to be more of it than how it looks. Okay, don't bring it past the eye. I need to tilt this a little bit. In so that's not going over where the eye is. Okay, so that is roughly one bit of eye motion. Let's add a little bit to the brow. Can I do the brow together? Probably can. Alright, we'll go brow. Open. We'll add a little tiny bit of eye motion to this, where we're going to go maybe just a little bit away, and we will go little, just a little accompanying. Okay, I'm gonna continue along with the bits that aren't gonna change too much, so let me mess with... Actually, I have a blush here. Mess with this. Let's make a new folder. I should probably categorize it. Okay, I'm gonna put the hair at the front, like I would do it. You be the top piece, and you can be red. You are... Let's make the face portion orange. So these are all face folders, and we want to say blush opaque. We're gonna go 0 to 10. We're going to say that the default, blush, we're just going to give it a operational deformer. So we're going to go blush opaque. Create that, and we're just going to say, actually, if that's going to be the case, we can just turn this all the way up. We're going to say that when this is at 0, to turn this all the way down, and I can make the default like 0. Whoop. Do that. So that if I set it back to D... Oh no, let's set this live. Choose 0 to 10. Let's make the default like that, so if I default it, it just goes back to 50% opacity there. Good enough to work with, and you should be sitting in this water plate. Do I want to mess with the point? I really don't know what I'm going to do about the hat. Head, not face, hair, back up to 100%. We need to separate all of this. So, highlight is this needs to clip onto specifically all hair pieces apart from the highlight itself. Actually no, I just need it on the top, right? Top and front. I don't need to worry about everything else. Where is front, top. All good. Hope you get that fixed. It'll be it's a good old pain in the butt for other parts of life as well. That needs to also clip over the side front. Wait, is it actually there? Oh, that's a problem. These very light pieces. Oh no, it's Alright, let's separate all of this crap. So we want this. Where's the shadows with this? Accessory shadow, small flower shadow. Yep. Okay, so this is accessory. We will have. Let's just separate this into. Vine shadow, vine back, vine split. This is the left side of the head, left vine. Here, this is side. Then I need not you, just you. Okay, this is side here. Then we want to split this down left and split this into right. Put this more in a bit, but for now that will do. I'll go here, center, front. Woo. Front. You are part of. You should be part of the side here. Within side here, you should be part of. Okay, top. Do I need to separate that? No, probably not. Then we just go bulb. Top probably isn't going to move, or if it's going to move, it's going to move for the whole head. I don't think I want to turn the head. So realistically speaking, it should be fun. Okay, so the fun question number one: is her hair actually being clamped down by her flower? Let me see if I can dig something out. I need Francesco Negri. Can I get to the YouTube channel? The actual YouTube channel? Okay, fine. How do I do this? I'll go through my subscriptions, I guess. Let's see. Show more, and I need Priconne. Vipoha. Where's it gonna hear? Is there a little bit of the video for that event announcement that includes oh, there is. Let's have a look at it. Need a shot of Anemone. Okay. Ideally with a bit of hair motion. There is absolutely no motion in that one. And that's the only shot here. Do I need to pull up the game? Okay, we're just gonna make the general assumption that I can move a little. Kind of fun. Okay, so we're gonna grab the front parts of her hair. Oh, this was one giant piece. That's not a little bite. Oh, oh dear, that could be a center fin. Center thick. Well, this piece will include the front shadowing. Should be fine. Actually, do I want it to move a little separately? This part won't move. This part will move. Then this won't move, and what is this? These are all in here and they won't move. Or they'll move very minimally. Okay, let's just put almost. Okay, just chuck that into there. Alright. Then we go. I want to separate that. And do I want a in-out motion? Do I want a in-out motion? I think I can just control this through animation. We'll go X. Y. We're gonna go negative 10 to 10 blend. Duplicate, duplicate. Make 3 of these. And then we want to go left. One. I want to separate this a bit more. Probably don't need to be this aggressive with how I'm separating it, but just go ahead and do 2 here. Go 2 here. We're just gonna change you to front. We'll just make several folders for the 2, maybe 3 bits of hair at most. Ba 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 ba. Alright, well, regardless. Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Well, go like that. Hmm. Probably feels a little bit weird because these pieces are really a bit of a crescent shape to begin with. See how the shadow feels. Shadow might need to do its own thing. Ba, 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 I'll increase the vision count here. Whoa, don't do that. Ba, 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 um. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. You need to move to here. We're gonna give you your own thing. Center. No. We're just gonna shift you with the. Probably. Whoa. Probably shouldn't have these. Hmm. Yeah, I could be moving most of the way together, so it should be fine. Ba, 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 ba. That is a little too far. Ba, 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 ba. I don't want to give this a little bit of a shift job. Ba, 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 ba. Do I want a exclamation here? Just a little bit of a bump. Really, probably should have these. Um. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba. Oh boy. Ba, 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 ba. Mm. All right. Let's. Pull away from root. Probably won't be using these too much, but oh, don't need 2 pieces. I'm actually gonna do this. Hmm. Ba 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 ba. Probably don't want these to move too much, but that could be restricted with the numbers here rather than the actual amount I'm moving this. Really should just combine those. Oh dear. Alright, so then we need to go. A little bit of that. Okay. Bup, 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 bum. Alright, what do I want to do with these pieces? What do I want to do with this? This should just roughly be like one giant. I'm gonna sit down. Hold up. Ugh. Ugh. What is the best way to deal with this? Should be most of the way tied to her head. Alright, let's see. We want to basically take the pieces here. I'm gonna say both of these should have one, but then only you should have this, and only you should have. So first up, we're gonna grab both of these. We're going to oh, this will affect the vine. Okay, then we want to grab these. We'll flick this out individually now. Actually, let's be a little bit lazy here. We're going to grab these 3 pixels in particular. Alright. Hmm? Ba, 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 um. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 where is the vine here? Hmm. Well, I missed. Do I need to have a Y here? A little bit of an upwards bump. Ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Try that for now. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side here. Um, uh, um, this should be part of. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba. Uh, up, um, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 no better. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 bum, bum. What's this one's the loose piece? Ba, bum, ba, ba. Alright, well, for the whole thing again, we're just gonna go ahead and go. That's all good. Like that. Whoa, where? That. In a bit. Could I pull this out a little bit here as well? Right, and then here. Up. And a little bit down. Let's pull it down a little bit. Oh, okay. Like that. Okay, so. Then we want to deal with the vines, so. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. Let's give it a single week. Let's give it a single wiggle. Oh, can I do these together? Probably. Oh, just go ahead and go what? That gives a little bit of a swing outwards, so we just go, eh. We'll kind of do the exact same thing again, like this. Where? Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-ba. I want to do this at this spot as well. Alright, I'll just go ahead and do the exact same motion here. A little bump. Can I move the leaves without shifting the whole thing? I don't feel like it'll add enough to warrant messing with it. Well, we'll try anyway. Why not? Ba 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 ba. Alright, can I grab these pots and just swing them around a little bit? Without swinging the main part of the... it's really forced, but yes. Oh, this is very forced. Hmm. Alright, can I miss with the leaves here? That is... where... oh, where... Ooh... Alright, can I just very kinda awkwardly shift these without shifting the whole thing? Oh, that is incredibly forced. Lee should have been separated more to do this. Oh, that is incredibly forced. But it works somehow. How surprising. Oh. Hmm. Oh, do I want to change the hit angle a little bit? Do I want to try and miss it a bit more? Honestly, the way I'm doing it, I could probably actually hide the illusion just by like shifting the whole thing around. Might actually be able to get away with it. I'm not turning the head aggressively. I should be further back. That's no problem if I bring that further back. Where is this? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. All of this will end up moving again, honestly, unless I need to change perspective a little bit. I want them not to hit a little. Alright, where's the arms? Should the hands be part of? Should it just be part of? You know what, let's... It was like this, then I kind of need to be... bu 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 bum. Oh wait. Um. If the okay, going to take this will be part of lower arm. Then we're just gonna make a warp deformer right now. Turn it into warp deformer. Bum, 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 bum. Bu- 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 What's want to bring this forward, don't I? Maybe I just about the cough. Realistically, I'm gonna do this. I should do the hand. Alright, if I'm gonna do the hand, what needs to happen? Am I planned better? Probably a lot less, but I'll say probably be upwards of like 10 hours total for both the modeling and the animation. Like, the big problem right now is that I haven't really planned this out very well. I mean, you look at like VTuber models, I mean, the process has been sped up quite a bit with all the new tools and stuff, but I'd still say like a decent basic model of that would still be like 20-ish hours. I guess only the rig probably wouldn't be, because you don't have to like do the animation afterwards. Usually when someone asks me for like VTuber models, I'm like, the whole thing from art to ready for face tracking is usually like 40 hours. I mean, a lot of it is based on like planning and what needs to be done. Cause like the majority of like a VTuber model, right? It is most of the effort is packed into the head XY rotation. And I would say at the best of times that takes like probably 3/4 of the total time. Like upwards of 3/4 of the total time for the rig. Because a while back I actually did some emotes that had head perspective changes so the head turned, and usually I can pump out a animated emote probably in like 2 to 3 hours. That one took closer to 6 because the head turned. Like, that was literally the only thing that extended the amount of time it took. And it wasn't like a two-way turn either. It was like the head turned one way and it added 4 hours. So, you know. Part of it may just be me working slowly, but that was definitely a thing that happened. So can I just separate this? I think I can get away without bending the fingers, so just go ahead and separate this by finger for a moment, because I am thinking of doing a biggish motion here, which I definitely did not make the pieces. So see how this ends out. In my measurements, a lot of time, unless I'm doing something more in my own time, but that is like purely like stream time, because I stream 2 hours at a time. So if it takes 4 sessions to do something, I can say it's 8 hours. Which has become a very useful way of measuring things. Okay, let us make a folder here for... This should just be one big... no, it should be 2 separate ones. It should be 2 separate ones. Motion. Make you, or make you... grr. What is not? Yep. Okay, so now it's going to be a giant problem where I haven't really planned this. So, what do I use to judge this? I have to fully just eyeball this. Let's go positive as out and negative as in, so... Ba, 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 ba. I should really turn these performers before I do this. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to work with. Whoa, don't do that. Ba, 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 ba. Let's just get rid of all of the for a moment to reshape the deformers a bit. Ba, ba, ba. Hmm. These parts are definitely not designed for this. Especially since I haven't done the nails separately. Oh, that's not working. Ba, ba, bum. Where is middle finger? Ba, 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 bum. Oh, these parts are not made for this. This is incredibly forced. Ba, 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 bum. Where is full finger? Also, the bring this upwards, right? Hmm. Okay, let's call it that. kind of just supporting the motion at the back. So this is actually just like this. I think I need specifically this to start. Okay, we're gonna make a change. What can I do to force this? Because I kind of need to force this. We're going to take you. Actually, okay, no, we're just gonna be. We're just doing a very bad idea, and we'll just do it this way. We'll turn off the default lock, and we're just gonna shift this up. Okay, now lock the default. Okay, so that just helps it because then now it should. I think it should be the one that's linked into there. This is really not. Probably only use like a portion of the motion, probably more like this is what we're looking at. Rather than this. I do the front to the back together. Maybe. Can I be lazy? Let's see if I can be lazy. Oh. I said out was gonna be. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's be lazy. Let's just do this all in one. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum. I'm gonna like do a whole bunch of head motions as well after this. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, jeez. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, um. Um, ba, 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 Alright, so do that, do that. Ba, 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 ba. Um, um, ba, 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 Alright, we'll do here. Pop, 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 pop. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 You know, this looks way less insane than I thought it was going to. Pop, 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 um. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, that definitely looks way less insane than I thought it was going to. What's the thing on the back here? Is that a thumb? What is that? That's a mouth. Alright, but anyways, that is the time I have for the day, so I'll just finish up here. Surprisingly, this isn't completely insane. As said, probably more realistically, this is going to be used for the animation up to about here, which is only about half of the actual motion, but kind of the standard for doing this kind of animation is do more than you actually need. Just hope that everything still stays together by the time you're done. Alright, so anyways, once again, the plan right now is that if this is not finished, then it will just go into my beautiful big ass box of things I started and haven't finished, and so continue tomorrow. Then next week, probably gonna do something with the new characters from Block Hive. I haven't planned that far out yet, but it'll be something. So either way, if you want to see more of this, sure to be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.